James Melendez, I'm going to tell you why you should spend just a little bit more on your wine glass purchase. So stay tuned. This is my first video of 2018. Really glad to be here, so thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. Wine glasses are a passion for me, and for me, I think it's really important. I was at a restaurant here in San Francisco, a seafood restaurant, very well known, probably one of the oldest seafood restaurants in the United States, and fantastic seafood, amazing. Then I get the wine, and the wine is in a very mass-produced restaurant, not even a restaurant wine glass. It was so poorly done. It probably cost $1 per stem. Winning. It's a horrible wine glass. It's made in Italy. I don't even know the name brand. It's super thick, chunky, and the quality on this is really poor. What's unremarkable about this wine glass is the characterization that it gives back. So what I put in this wine glass is this wine right here, which is a Corsican rosé. So the quality wine glass to me represents getting that oxygen to fold in the wine glass and really allowing the space in the wine glass minus the wine itself to characterize the wine and give you that full pleasure of that wine itself. So this for me, it's so thick here in terms of just the design itself that it doesn't seem to be as voluminous as these other wine glasses, which are very thin. This is Holmgaard. It's a Danish wine glass, one of my favorite wine glass producers of all time. And so I think for me, the elegance and beauty, it's such a thin stem here. This is a very thick stem. And so this is about a $25 wine glass. Hard to find this particular producer. And Danish, Copenhagen-made wine glass, fantastically beautiful silhouette, elegance and delivery of the wine itself. So I'm gonna take a taste of this wine right now. It reflects and adds to the beauty of the wine itself. This really diminishes and it gives just a very monolinear view of the wine itself. Now, this is a well-known producer, Schatzwiesel. I have a video right here. It's my #1 video. This is from the Pure collection. I think it's a really nice wine glass, especially for the price point. So, you know, I don't encourage, unless you can't afford anything above $1, this is not even worth $1. And at a retail price point, I feel like this is Antiques Roadshow, but this antique here should not even be purchased at a 50-cent price point per stem. It's a terrible wine glass. And if you were to taste wine from this glass, you'd find it so unremarkable. Now, this wine glass here is about $12, and there's about, I say, 12 silhouettes from, you know, Burgundy, Cabernet, white wine, and so forth. And I think it really reflects beautifully. I had some doubts because this very pointed silhouette. I thought, how is it going to perform? But it actually performs really nicely. And the silhouette, the stem is beautiful. They wash well, they wear well, they don't break that easily. Beautiful delivery of this wine glass. I think it's so nicely done. Now, this is a wine glass that it's a Riedel wine glass. It's a Riedel restaurant collection. Now, it's solo. I got this at Silverado Winery in Napa, $10. And for me, for a $10 price point, it was completely worth it. So in my household, about 24 of these go per year. Total wine glass collection, not just this particular silhouette here. And so Riedel can be a more expensive price point. There are several different lines of Riedel. I do have a sommelier, which I drink from very rarely. It's a fantastic vessel. And I drink very rarely from it because I don't want it to break that easily. I want to keep it for at least 10 years. And so I've had it for 5 and got 5 more to go. I'll be happy with that. And yes, wine glasses do break, but you know, that's the point where if you don't want to spend a lot of money, the Schatzwiesel might be good, the Riedel restaurant collection, which I think you can get at restaurant supply stores if you have one in your area. And this is Holmgaard, a very rare and difficult glass to get, unfortunately. And there's also Zalto, which I absolutely adore. I've broken every single Zalto glass I own. But for me, Zalto is about 60 a stem, and I'll repurchase them again and again. And it's that bon vivant for life, that just great experience to encapsulate your wine with. And you know, it reminds me of the restaurant, seafood restaurant where I went to and had the very cheap wine glasses where, you know, so unremarkable that it didn't harmonize well with the wine that I had in the vessel to the food that I was being served, which is spectacular seafood. And this for me, I think it's just so unremarkable, so thick, and you know, just unelegant and does not deliver anything exciting. And to me, this reminds me exactly why I don't want to buy a cheap wine glass. So you'll find a lot of home retailers out there that have their own specific line of wine glass, but they might harken back to Spiegelau, which is owned by Riedel, and definitely another wine glass that I think is really nice. But ultimately, you could find really nice wine glasses out there. Just investigate. Go to your home retailer that you like, and you'll find them there as well. There's other brands as well, such as Peugeot, and I haven't reviewed those wine glasses yet, which I hope to in this year 2018. So thank you for watching. I'm going to put this wine glass away from me because I don't like it, but with this beautiful wine glass and this one too. I think it's a fantastic celebration of life. And when I travel and I go somewhere, often at a smaller bistro in France or a really nice trattoria in Italy or wherever it might be, a lot of these smaller restaurants have fantastic stemware, and it shows me they care about the delivery of fantastic food and serving that in the vessel to give you fantastic wine. So thank you for watching today. Let's stay connected. I'm on a variety of social medias, and again, the handshake is in 2018, the beginning of the year. There's a lot of wine to be tasting. You'll find me on many social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Quora, and WordPress. So thank you for watching. Let's stay connected. Santé.